have it in for Miss Samantha Fox, everyone. Yes, indeed.
It's gonna be a rough night, guys. I just saw on Facebook that my ex-boyfriend has a new girlfriend. Skinny bitch. But you know what they say about skinny girls? You cannot fuck their tits. I responded rationally to this news. I changed my Facebook status to, I just realized I like giving blowjobs. Which I guess is an upgrade from my JDate account that just has my picture and underneath says, I want a baby. I love babies, but I hate kids. Especially my next door neighbor's kids, they're super annoying. They must be the most annoying kids in the city. They're 7 and 8 and they scream all day nonstop. The mom has no control over them. Today I kindly offered some advice and I told them, it's okay to start beating your children. Child abuser. JDate's super expensive. But it's so much cheaper than that monthly supply of roofies I was buying. What? You said you loved me last night. You don't remember? The thing about dating Jewish guys that's really tough is that their moms convince them they're awesome and they're great and they're smart and they expect every other woman to tell them that they're awesome and they're great and they have a normal-sized penis. And it's not just a problem here, it's an international issue. Guys are like this in Israel too. I know, I've been to the country many times. I love it. The only thing, besides the men, that's super annoying is the terrorism. The killings are so random. So weird that you guys are like... the killings are so random, if these terrorists want to kill some Jews, I have names and addresses. Evan Goldstein, New Rochelle. Jason Silverman, Livingston. Moshe Singer, Upper West Side. The politics here are much easier than in Israel, but I'm still having a tough time figuring out who to vote for. Because I hate taxes, but I like the rights to my body. I want to keep the money I earn, but I don't want to keep my unborn child. Another thing I'm having difficulty with lately is my girlfriends. They're, sometimes I hate them, sometimes I love them, I have a lot of emotions, I'm a woman. Every time I go out with them, 2 drinks in, I'm getting pulled over to have a talk. Last Saturday night, I was out with them, my girlfriend goes, hey Sam, can you come here? Just for 1 minute, I just want to have a talk. Why do you always wear those shirts? They're tight, they're low cut. Why do you do that? Why do you do that? So I told her why. Because I am a skank, and this is my uniform. These drinks are not gonna buy themselves. I know, I should buy them myself. The thing is, I used to be a feminist, but I'm now too poor to pay for anything. I'm in a pretty group of girlfriends. All right, some believe me, others do not. They're very pretty, most of them, and very thin. But the thing is, they're only thin because they don't drink. And I've considered quitting drinking to lose weight. But what would I do at work? I'm just kidding. I don't have a job. I did have a job, but I got fired. It's a long story. Now I try to nanny. I was watching this girl 2 days ago, and she comes home, and she's doing her homework, and she goes, what's 21 divided by 7? Which is a stupid question because I don't fucking know. I'm just gonna wrap up with this story about what happened to me on the subway on the way here. Self-righteous homeless person gets on. He's like, no bullshit, I'm not gonna lie to you guys today, no bullshit. I'm collecting money for booze and money for drugs. People start to open their bags. So then I stood up and I said, actually, I'm also collecting money for booze and drugs. All right, that's my time. Thank you so much.
Give it up for Samantha Fox, everyone.